boom, 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 boom. Ha! You wanna watch me play some video games? That's what you're here to do. Why do you watch me play some video games? Here's what you're here to do. Yay, yay, yay. Friendly Bunny's
You
video
missed what I
game
saw,
channel.
and what I saw was him in the shower. And I learned about his little thing. He doesn't use the oven. What is he? A man? Oh no. There was this talk about suicide just from the shower. There's some things you gotta keep clean. And so now he wants to jump off the roof. I shouldn't go off to work until I take a shower and have something to eat. Okay? I used to have a desktop. It's gone now. I just use a laptop in my room. I used to have a desktop. Now it's gone. Okay? Now let's go to the fridge then. I belong to weight loss. I will one day write by every winter. Before I wrote this book, I had reached the point where all I ever thought about was food. My life went from joking about nothing but pizza would give me relief into phone ringing. Wait 1 second. Man, oh god. I've been out for like an hour, just letting this go now. So yeah, I'm back. You knew that, didn't you? You knew that. But this is just great. I can't believe this is. Let me just talk about the last video real quick. If you don't like this terrible video quality it's in, I'll give you a walkthrough of what his life is about. Wait, first, disclaimer. Don't watch these videos if you have problems with depression or suicide. Oh man, they really had that in the front of the game, so if you didn't see that, just terrible. So he just going through his life, like, his life isn't bad, it's all good, it's just the same old thing every day, and it just gets harder and harder for him to get out of bed every morning. I know what it's like to wake up in the morning knowing that eating something terrible is the only thing that is going to happen to you all day. You kill yourself at some horrific job that you're lucky to have, and when it's over, all you do is forget about it. People say you could stop, but you're so huge by now that you realize you would have to stop for years and years on end. Even then, you still might not be getting anything for anything or anyone, and by the time you do it, who can even say if anyone will be left? Still, you make a few attempts over the years because part of you thinks that you would be a completely normal person if your weight didn't disqualify you from being one in the first place. Sometimes, if even it goes well, but in the end, you're still miles behind. And that shitty feel-good thing that you've always had started calling you. Oh my god. Now, let me just tell you something about my physical appearance right now. I'm more on the hefty side of how I look and weigh. I mean, I tried to go over a couple of times in my life. This is because I'm like, oh god, this is weird being large and chubby, but I don't really keep up on my. I'm still eating my half moon cakes, my favorite snack of choice. Other cakes are available to eat, but not as good as half moon cakes. But you know, so let's just go. They always calling you. It's calling when you realize that she is an interesting. Wait one second. Oh man, just gotta move something out of the way. It's calling you when people don't have. It's calling when you go out to eat with your parents. You realize what disappointment you are to them. What a waste of energy you are all the time it's calling you. Why did I turn off the vibrate? Hello? Everything is great, Mom. Yeah, of course I'll have dinner with you guys this weekend. Maybe you can eat wherever you want. It doesn't matter to me. I gotta go work, Mom. I don't know what's going on with either of them. No, I don't know. I know. Okay, bye. Dot dot dot. Don't go to the roof. I had something to eat here, but I just I'll get something on the way. That roof thing was about him wanting to kill himself. He wanted to jump off the roof. No. Wait, I want to check something out real quick. I screwed up my back a long time. I have this fancy chair that's probably screwing it up even more. Aw, man. Like, I'm probably just gonna see if there's multiple endings. Which I just imagine there are gonna be multiple suicides. Yes. File 1. Okay. Z. What? Take over your street apartment roof. So I imagine that there's gonna be multiple endings. Let's just see if I can finish this game off real quick. I can't interact with any other. What? Dot dot dot. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. Oh man, I thought that I was kind of hoping for this game to just have multiple endings, which are just different ways he can kill himself. I know that's really dark, but that's what I wanted. Street. Oh my lord, what's happening out here? Patient transact, everyone. Do you understand that in many ways you are very fortunate? What do you mean? You had access to education and security. You're a white man. That's a great deal of privilege intertwined with nearly everything about who you are. I don't know. I feel like an awful like a member of a club in name and sight only. I'll have some friend with a college. Something's happening outside my window. It was just a raccoon out there. I've never participated in any month-based fitness challenges, and there's no adorable blondes meeting me for blind dates and ironic board game cafes. Those aren't types of advantages I'm talking about. I know. But the types of advantages that education and security make rather have in the first place, aren't they? What would you even change if I live some kind of cart life for $7 an hour? What do you think? I think it would mean being only openly rejected by types of people who are pretending to accept me now. And that is worth something? I'm talking about as being something, but not a part of it. Coffee? Fruit? Oh my god, look at her. Look at that face. Those teeth. Thanks. Have a great day. What is she wearing? You know, like, this guy's wearing, like, the usual stuff. You know. He's wearing a scarf. She's wearing a full-on dress for selling popcorn. Please no. Okay, I guess I'll. Okay. I'm gonna talk to these people. Please read this if you are a young person, by Will O'Neill. If I ever any fear about putting this project out, that someone who is in the midst of a difficult time will grow up and see this little game and think it applies to them. I'm going to say that I was not a lot like you. I probably was. Struggle with the feeling of anger and depression since I was very young. No more than 12 or 13. I don't need to get into the problems of causing. I think the game, things that happen in this game will make you them pretty clear. It's also pretty clear where this is headed. But listen, this my mouth is salivating. My mouth is salivating so much it's making it hard to talk. This is me, your friendly buddy, talking right now, and I'm just having the hardest time just talking. The fact that you're young means in and of itself a lot of time to change things. It doesn't mean that you have to get everything you want, but I promise you can do a lot better if you give yourself over to despair. It's when you get into the late 20s and early 30s, like the protagonist of this game, and like me. Oh, that's a dark note, and like me. And have a lot of choices you have made earlier and start to come seriously into play. A lot of doors can begin to close. A lot of things start to go on without you. I've been waiting that way my entire life. But let me tell you something, it's different now. I'm seeing more and more how things will only get even more difficult over more time. In the end, that's what this game is about, an end game. Somebody's pain has slowly risen in excess. Oh God. I mean, that's probably what most of my chills would be about. Depressing sugar wiggles. Sugar wiggles. Sugar wiggles. Oh man, sugar wiggles. As someone whose options have become totally disconnected from fantasies and regrets, and they can't turn away from this game, and it is not a game, it's a portrait. I've created to document something which I think is human and both beautiful and real. If you appreciate, great. That's what art is. But don't get it twisted. It's about 30-something corporate. It's about dealing with no youthful energy. No people his own age who haven't moved on and that you can turn to. No time or money. Life is. If you're at least 25. If you aren't at least 25, that ain't you. So don't you fucking dare. I don't know what to do. You know, what? 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 Wait, what? What? What was that huge thing if he's just gonna dot dot dot? Dot dot dot? Oh, I understand. He was talking about how there's no one left he can turn to. Look, these people aren't. They're turning to him slightly, but then they're looking away. It's supposed to symbolize something. Christmas Bullshit by Evan Winter. When I think of what it is, what it would mean to grow up, I have an unshakable impression of going home with Christmas Eve. My infant children. I just gotta go away and get something to drink right now. I'm thirsty as sugar. Oh god, that word. I'll see you in one sickety sec. There are 3 of them. They're equally infantile, but they're not triplets. They're still outside. Even though it's never snowed on Christmas Eve in Toronto anymore. And as my parents opened the front door, I just knocked on one of those big brass things. Even though we've never had one. I obviously don't even know what's called. Definitely a Roman of instant bakery licks us across our face. Though all this, my wife is so... Through all of this, my wife is so hot. Oh, she looks like a compilation of every girl who's ever wasted my time. My father hands me a cigarette and gives me the good news. We're both amazing at playing the acoustic guitar. It's a Christmas miracle. Miracle. Oh, yeah. Later on that evening, I'm singing in my bed with my wife. She will always love me, and that we will never die. And that's all I ever think about when I think of having kids. Sticky keys. How much of a failure I am that cannot cause war. Oh my lord. Is this person even gonna say anything? School, school, school! Oh, that's also supposed to symbolize something. It's supposed to symbolize his obsession with going with kids to school. Kids go to school. I mean, that's the other side. She seems like a lady of the night, if you know what I mean, fellas. My career passion is not to be stabbed, homeless guy. My career passion is not to be stabbed by a homeless guy, by Arthur Winter, uncertain life coach. When you sit down to your daily 1 hour personal career goals, time out, focus, information session, what helps you next? What motivates and energy engages you and takes it to the next level? I mean, we're all imagine possible prosperities for everyone. Okay, this is just what's your 5-year plan, 10-year plan, communicate living environment. Today, however, the good news is that some of these questions matter. Today, it's simply sufficient to ask yourself, oh my god, I don't know. You can read this if you want. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna do that in my head. I'm gonna come back and read this myself, so don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. I'm just too lazy. I don't know what to say, but I do want to give him something. Thanks, pal. You got smoke? No, sorry, man. That looks more like a woman. I feel like this guy was just lazy and stole a bunch of art from an RPG. Yeah, we will. Next episode. See ya. Say hello to your other friendly buddies. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.